Jenna Ortega is just 21, but she's been working in showbiz for more than a decade now. She's the poster child for putting in your dues and putting in the work until it pays off. It wasn't until 2022, after 10 years of roles of varying importance, that she finally broke through to mainstream success. Along the way, she's become a model for a child actress who turned out very well. Ortega seemingly knew what she wanted to do from a young age.
Hi, my name is Jenna Ortega and I'm 7 years old.
Her mother had posted a video of her performing a monologue on Facebook, which was spotted by a casting director and which got her signed to an agency when she was just 9. She found it difficult to get roles in the beginning and focused on doing commercials. Her first year, she was in a dozen national commercial campaigns. She landed her first acting gig in 2012's Rob, a short-lived sitcom. In 2013, she had a small part in Iron Man 3. And for those first few years, this is how it was. Ortega kept doing small, often one-off roles in TV and small roles in film. Her first recurring role came in 2014's Rake and then in Jane the Virgin, which ran from 2014 through 2019. But this is a part of paying your dues. You take the roles that you can get and act your heart out, hoping for more. And Ortega got more. She secured a lead role in 2015's Richie Rich series and in 3 series of Disney's Stuck in the Middle as Harley Diaz. This was her most significant role until that time, and it began to get her award recognition. The role suited her well. She played an ambitious middle child and was able to use her own experiences as inspiration for her character. After Stuck in the Middle ended, she faced the issues so many Disney and child stars have: typecasting. People figured that because she was in a Disney show, that's all she could be. She considered quitting acting when she found herself between a rock and a hard place, saying she, quote, was too old for the young roles and too young for the older roles, end quote. Like so many others in her situation, she decided to take on more mature roles to break out of the Disney shell. One of her first was during the 2nd season of Netflix's You, which won her praise. She earned further recognition for some of the work following You, including the Netflix movie Yes Day, which won her individual praise despite a mixed reaction for the movie, as well as The Fallout, a movie that follows the trauma of students that were involved in a school shooting. The movie and Ortega's role as Veda Cavell won acclaim. 2022 was really her year though. To begin with, she was in a couple of successful horror films. The first was Scream, which was a critical and commercial success. The other was X, a slasher film that did well given its small budget and, again, won critical acclaim. She was in a couple of other horror movies that year, which didn't do as well. Studio 666, which also stars the Foo Fighters, and American Carnage, a comedy horror film. But her most notable role of 2022 was, of course, as Wednesday Addams in Netflix's Wednesday. Though Tim Burton said he couldn't see another actress playing Wednesday, Ortega proved reluctant to accept the role. She wanted to focus on film and worried that a TV role could halt those ambitions. TV obligates actors to be free for long periods after all, and it could affect her ability to take on film roles. But after learning about Burton's involvement, she accepted. Her performance was met with critical acclaim, and she received several award nominations, becoming the 2nd youngest nominee for a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. She reprised her role in 2023's Scream 6, which again was a critical and commercial success. She has plenty of roles lined up, including Beetlejuice 2 with Tim Burton, Alba with A24, Winter, Spring, Summer or Fall, a romantic drama film, and Death of a Unicorn, a dark comedy alongside Paul Rudd. She's also reprising her role as Wednesday Addams in Season 2 of Wednesday. In addition to acting, she's on board as an executive producer and seems to be more involved with the nuts and bolts, particularly with scripts and how her character is portrayed. Interestingly, she takes on a lot of horror roles despite saying in an interview that she doesn't want to be typecast. Some of the roles she's taken on for movies that are in production do seem to indicate a desire to cast a wider net. If anyone can pull it off, it's Jenna Ortega. She's shaping up to be one of the finest actresses of her generation.